Hi everyone, welcome to Find Your Flow. I'm Natalie and you're watching Yoga Boost. This is a quick little energizing vinyasa flow practice to shift any stagnant energy in the body, create a little fire and leave you feeling great for the rest of your day. So hop on the mat and I'll meet you there. So jumping right on into today's flow, finding a tabletop all fours. Really creating this sturdy foundation, spread through the hands, root down through the tops of the feet, keep the back of the neck long. Take a deep breath in, long breath out, nose or mouth. And again, inhale completely, exhale completely. Just checking with how you feel. Once more. And on your next inhale, round to cat pose. Drop the tailbone, lift the spine, drop the gaze. Stay here, rock the weight forwards over the wrist, tuck the toes under, weight back over the feet, and then jump forwards into the center and lift your way to cow pose. Lifting up, heart opens, gaze just in front of the hands, and again, rock forwards. Rock back. Come back to center. Untuck the toes. Curl your way to cat pose. Stay here for one breath. And then float your way to cow. Just explore the movement in the spine. If you want to add a little wiggle, a shake, then do so. A couple more times here, moving with your own breath through cat and cow. And just starting to listen into what you brought with you to the mat today. No judgment, no expectation, just noticing things as they are and accepting them. Last time to cow pose. And then come back to your neutral spine. Take the fingertips, turn them out towards the edges of the mat and rock side to side here. If there's space, we can walk the wrists towards each other in the center. Keeping the heel of the hands and the fingertips on the earth here. One more time each way. And then float to center, tuck the toes, come to sit back on the feet as we shake out through the wrists. Stay here on the tucked toes. If we need to lift off onto the knees, then do so. Take what padding you need underneath the knee space. Everybody, interlace the hands, reach the palms forwards and up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, jump forwards, reach the arms in front, hips high, heart down, puppy posture, Anahata Asana. Nice. Opening through the shoulder space, bring the forehead to the earth or to a block or brick. And reach the fingertips for one more breath before sliding your way through to Sphinx pose. Forearms stay on the earth. Hips come down. We lift our heart space forward, elbows underneath the shoulders. Take a deep breath in, long breath out. One more breath here. And then hands release back by the ribs. We press our way up onto the knees, low plank. Tuck the toes under, tone the quads, lift the knees, high plank. Stay pressing actively out of the shoulder space. And then send the tailbone high, downward facing dog. And wiggle it out here. Notice how you feel. Don't be afraid to bend the knees. Explore even more length in the spine. Roll through the ankles. Spread the toes. Find one more deep breath here. And then float left leg off the mat. Bend the knee, step the foot forwards. Runner's lunge. Come light onto the fingertips. Lengthen through the spine. Front knee stays over the front ankle. Find a breath here. And then bring that back knee to the ground. Keep the back toes tucked under as we walk the hands back. Lengthen through that left leg. Flex toes towards the face. And we're going to come to sit on this back foot. But take as much as you would like to weight-wise onto this back leg. And then thinking about drawing stomach down towards the thigh. Keeping the spine nice and long. One more breath here. Before walking back into our runner's lunge. Back knee comes off the ground. Floating our hands a little bit further in front as we take the weight to the left leg. Right leg reaches off. Forward fold here on one leg. If you want to bring the hands to any props here, then do so. But keep folding over the standing leg. Option to lift one hand or both hands to the calf and find one more breath before stepping back, runner's lunge. Rock forwards, rock back, find one more breath, and then releasing. Come to your plank pose, step back. Either keeping the knees lifted or lowering them down as we hug the elbows in. Slowly come to the earth. Plant the feet, open the heart, cobra. And soften. Come to lift up into your version of plank pose. And then hips high. Downward dog meeting there. Take your time to arrive there. Pedal it out. Send some awareness to the shoulder space. And then float right leg off the mat, bend the knee, step the foot forwards, runner's lunge. Keeping that back leg nice and active, heel sending away. Find one more breath here. Before releasing back knee to the ground, start to lengthen the right leg as we come to sit back. Notice how the space might feel different on this side. As we fold, keep this integrity through the spine. Breathe deep. And then walk your way forwards. Runner's lunge, lift the back knee. And walk the hands forward. Take the weight to the right leg as we lift off. And take your own version of this standing one-legged forward fold. Keeping the pelvis stable. Find one more breath here. Before releasing to our runner's lunge. Rock forwards, rock back. And plant the palms. Come to your plank pose, knees lifted or lowered. Make your way to the ground, belly to cobra. And release, down dog or child's pose. Choose your own adventure. When you arrive there, take 3 nice long deep breaths. Remember, a little bit of yoga goes a very long way. So this practice is designed to shift any stagnant energy in a swift but fun practice. So marrying our effort with the ease here. Try and find a little more grace in your practice as we find our last exhale. We'll lift our way up into a downward facing dog. From down dog, walk, step or hop the feet forwards into a fold. Take the tension away from the head and neck, let the arms hang. And then inhale, lift up halfway, find a long flat back. Exhale, fold forwards. Root down through the feet to rise up to standing, reach the arms wide and high. And float your way down to the ground, lead with the heart, dive forwards. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale to fold. Root down to rise up to standing, reach wide, spread your wings. Exhale, dive forwards. One more time, inhale to lift, find length. Exhale to fold. Root down to rise, take up space. This time staying here, hands reaching, either palms together or find space as we softly bend the knees and fold over towards the right side. Breathing into that side body space. Float back through center, fold to the left. Come all the way back. Release the arms, bring chin towards the chest as we roll down. Fingertips come to the earth as we step right leg back, runner's lunge. Plant through the right palm, reach the left hand towards the sky into a twist. Notice the heart space twisting towards the left side of the mat, keeping the legs where they are. One more breath. And then releasing left hand to the ground, pivot the back foot to the earth as we open into a side angle pose. And notice your own version here. Maybe you lift up, forearm to the thigh. Maybe you bring that bottom hand to a brick or block. And that right hand might want to reach forwards. One more breath here. And then pivoting back, heel off the ground, come back. This time, airplane lunge. Reach the arms back behind you. Keep open in the heart space. Option to lift that front heel off the ground. And soften, hands to the earth, step forwards into our fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, release. Step the left leg back this time. Runner's lunge. Come light onto the fingertips. Spread through all 4 sides of the front foot. Then plant the left palm. Right hand reaches high into our twist. Keep that back leg nice and active. Deep breath in here. And exhale. Right hand comes down to the inside. We pivot that left foot to the ground. Find our side angle pose to the left. Notice here, where can you find the most space in the torso? Just make this work for you. One more breath. And then releasing, pivoting back heel off the ground. Airplane lunge, reach the arms back. Maybe we lift that front heel off the ground. Smile, soften the jaw. And releasing, step forwards. Uttanasana, forward fold. Walk the feet together, cross right foot behind the left, stay folding. One breath here, take the hands onto props if we need to. And then step back to parallel. Left foot crosses behind the right. Come all the way back, plant the palms, step or hop back to your plank pose. Belly to cobra, or if chaturanga to upward facing dogs in your practice, then take that. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry. We're going to look at that another day. Meeting in downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in here. Long breath out. And on your next inhale, let that left leg reach off the mat, 3-legged dog. Bend the knee. Checking in with our core center, hug left knee towards left tricep. Upper body comes to plank. Lift back, 3-legged dog. Left knee, cross it over, right tricep. Lift back, 3-legged dog. Left knee towards the nose. And then step it forwards. Come straight into your high lunge. So step the back foot a little bit wider. Bend the knee as we bring heart over pelvis, head over heart. And checking in with the lower body here, keeping that front knee over the front ankle. Find one more breath. And on your next inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky. Take hold of the right wrist, reach tall and then fold over towards the left side. Take a deep breath here. Come back to center, step the weight to the left leg as we reach the right leg off the mat and forwards. Inhale in, exhale out. We might want to stay here. Or we have the option of finding our Vrksasana, tree pose. First option is toes on the ground. Maybe we lift off to the calf. Maybe we give the foot a hand to the inside of the thigh. We're keeping our gaze on something that isn't moving in front. Mindful that we aren't dropping into the hip of the standing leg. Letting that energy draw up from the front body. Ground down through the back body. One more breath here. Before releasing and stepping straight back, airplane lunge. Plant the palms, come to your plank pose, lower down, belly to cobra or chaturanga to upward facing dog. Choose your own adventure. Open through the heart wherever you are, and then send the hips high, down dog. Find one more breath here. Before reaching right leg off the earth, bend the knee, hover it forwards towards right tricep. Lift back, 3-legged dog. Right knee towards left tricep. Lift back, 3-legged dog. Right knee towards the nose, curling up. And then step forwards. Rise to your high lunge. Checking in with the lower body here. Mindful that we aren't on a tightrope, more like 2 parallel lines of a train track. And on your next inhale, lift the arms. Take hold of the left wrist and fold over towards the right side. Everything drawing in towards the midline. Keep that right thigh, that right hip crease hugging back, left hip crease hugging forwards. And then float back to center. Weight comes to the right leg as we lift the left leg forwards and up. Either staying here or checking in with our tree pose. Notice here where you want to be in your Vrksasana. Nice. Wherever you are, take 2 more deep breaths. And on your final exhale, step back, runner's lunge. Trust the ground's there to catch you. Plant the palms. Step into your plank pose. Either come straight to a down dog or child's pose or lower to the earth. Find your own flow and then meet in your resting posture, down dog or sit back in balasana. And if you're in down dog, take 5 breaths here, wiggling into any movement that you want to take. Just find the joy, find the freedom within the flow. And then come to meet in child's pose. Arms can reach forwards or back, knees together, knees wide. And then notice here in the stillness, where is your attention? Where is the breath? Slowly rise back up. Come to find a comfortable seat of your choice. Take what props you need, but make as little fuss as possible. Arrive in your seat, sit up nice and tall, soften through the face, relax the shoulders, breathe deep. Either staying here or floating palms together at the heart, bowing head to heart in gratitude for this moment, thanking ourselves for allowing this super precious time to practice with one another. I thank you for joining me. I hope you're feeling great. Have an amazing rest of your day. And from my heart to yours, namaste.